Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So, I have something new to talk about, and I'm going to talk about it in a couple different, from at least two different angles. There is a constant desire in my life and in my team's life to have medications available during an emergency, during a disaster. We're always talking about how can we bulk up on our daily meds if we need them. How can we wean ourselves off of them with diet or supplements or things like that? How can we deal with medications? And inevitably, something that always comes up is antibiotics. You can use animal antibiotics or fish mox or all that kind of stuff. I've had all those conversations as well, and those are some resources for sure. You do what you want. Of course, this is not any kind of medical advice. This is my opinion. But something that's come across that I've watched several times is an emergency antibiotic kit that you get from a place called Jase Medical, Jase. There it is. I know you've seen this bag if you've watched any kind of YouTube or any kind of preparedness. So the thing that I like about it is, number one, it was easy for me to do. Answered some health questions, got online, and they have a good process that that you go through. Check it out, Jase Medical. They did encourage me with an affiliate option, which I may or may not do. But what I did like is when I got the product, and I don't do a lot of these, so the first thing when I got the product, it was just these 4 antibiotics, and then this one here. The bag was on back order, but there was a note in there that said that. And let me get the paperwork out, because the bag and where you keep the stuff is wonderful, but that's not the important part. The important part is what the medicines are, and then what they provide you to know. Now, you should always talk to your doctor. You should know what your allergies are. You should know what some of these medicines are, because they're medicines that many of you have already taken. This one here is erythromycin. And I'm gonna show you how easy it is to know, when you don't have a doctor, when you can't get to a doctor, how to use that. So the next one I have in here is amoxicillin. Amoxiclave is what it is, but we got that there. Doxycycline. That's another one that I actually just had to take a while back. So this one is the name here on it is metronidazole. So that one I didn't know about. And then the last one in here is Cipro or ciproflexin. And so you had those five medicines that they sent me. The cost is about $250. And I'll get to that in a minute. I want to get to this guidebook. So the great thing about it is this covers even some medicines that aren't in there. But like the amoxicillin, it tells you the dose, it tells you the science behind the medicine, tells you how to store it, tells you if there's a pregnancy risk, gives you notes on taking it on an empty stomach, and then it gives you reasons to take it. Like pneumonia is a common one, respiratory stuff, bite wounds. This little book does great, and it just gives you little tidbits. I mean, it gives you detailed directions, but I'll be back. So I'm back. This book is great, good information, tells you about many of the different uses, many of the different warnings and things to worry about when you're taking those, like your Cipro or ciprofloxacin. It tells you different things in the notes. Take it with food, take it with or without, but don't eat calcium-rich products alone with it. Use to treat exposure from infection, and traveler's diarrhea and urinary tract infections. And it goes on. It's got great stuff in this little book that fits neatly in the case. But what I liked is online, and because my book was on back order, they had detailed patient information on each of the medicines. And I mean, straight out of a PDR, a physician's desk reference, right there, the same information you get from your pharmacy, and then some when you get them, now from the doctor. So, and I'm going to highlight in this, and I'm going to put this with this in my bag and store it all in there. And I'm going to store it in a cool, dark place. So the pricing, it was about $250. And I thought, man, that's a little high. But then by the time I got to thinking, because I'm fortunate, I have insurance and a lot of people don't. And I have a doctor that I can go to him and say, hey, I'm having some respiratory junk. I think I need some amoxicillin. And he's like, okay. Not everyone has that. And so even then, I go to the doctor and I'm going to spend, my copay. So I'm going to spend $30 just to go see him. And then I'm going to go buy the medicine, for $10 or $15, whatever it is. Not, some of them aren't that bad, but so I'm going to spend about $40 or $50 for each prescription. And so for me to be able to have 5 of them readily available with good directions for emergencies. This isn't for today. I'm not going to get sick and think I have bronchitis or pneumonia and start taking these antibiotics. When I can today I can go to the doctor. I can call my doctor. I can call or chat with these guys online, and their doctors will help me too and help me answer questions. It's just a really an impressive answer to a pretty common prepper question: how to get antibiotics and how to store them. And these guys do all that for you. They keep them together. Unlimited physician follow-ups for any of your questions related to the use of the medications. And there's an email address right there. Answers at Jase Medical. JaseMedical.com. It's been pretty seamless. I say pretty, it's been totally seamless. And I'm excited to have some antibiotics for emergencies, for when I can't go to the doctor, readily available. I know you guys have seen some of this before, and I hope my take on it is a little bit different or a little more enlightening. By all means, let me know what you think. Talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist. They're great people. They're super smart. They want to take care of you. Call these folks, go on their website, talk to their doctor. But being ready for emergencies, being a prepper, being a survivalist means that we want to have things like this available. And sometimes we're not where we can get medical care. They fit a bill that lots of people talk about. And I don't think it's an unreasonable price when I put thought to it and realize that that's what they would cost me anyway. Let me know again down below. Thanks for watching. JaseMedical.com. I may or may not do the affiliate thing, and if I do it, I'll put the link down below. If you have questions and there's not a link down below, just message me at travis@adventurefrontier.com, and I'll send you the link. It's pretty easy, JaseMedical.com. And I'll put that link down below even. I'll put the link down below. Thanks for watching. Let's get ready.